When was the last time you felt shame in your life? Was it when you broke societal rules? Or when you messed up in something and that thought was hunting you for so long that you did something wrong and that you're not good enough? And that feeling keeps eating you up again and again, right? Until you feel like you've got nothing left. Have you thought how people use shame to manipulate you? For example, your mom says something like, if you don't eat this soup, you don't like your mom. Like, how dare you? Your mom took hours to make this soup and you don't eat it? You'd be a horrible daughter. And you feel shameful of that. That, oh my God, if I am not gonna eat soup that my mom cooked for me, then I'll be horrible. Like, my mom gonna hate me. Like, am I a horrible daughter? Like, what a shame, right? Or have you thought about the fact that in the metro or in the any public transportation, people follow societal rules, right? No one, rarely, okay, there are always exceptions, but most people follow societal rules, right? Like they come, they enter the train, they enter the bus, and everyone acts quiet and just follow the rules and everything, right? There are exceptional people that come into the bus or any kind of public transportation and start yelling and screaming, right? Which normal people don't do. And once they break these societal rules or this specific societal rule, everyone is starting to judge them. Everyone looks around like, what are you doing, dude? Like, we're all sitting in calm space and you come and disturb us. And so people start to exclude you from the society because you start to stand out, right? So most people prefer to follow these societal rules just to stay in the pack, just to not stand out, just to be accepted. And this feeling of wanting to be accepted is so strong in us that we would do anything just not to feel out of pack or just not to feel like we are different, right? And sometimes politicians, government, they use this feeling against us. Now, I'm not going to disclose how exactly they do it. They use fear, they use shame, they use manipulation, all sort of manipulation against us. But it's important to be aware of how to get rid of this feeling because it's quite a negative feeling that impacts our identity, right? So if we can eliminate the feeling of shame and become shameless, how different of a life we would have. I'm not saying just feel absolutely nothing like around societal rules and everything, go naked outside and dance like this, or go grab, I don't know, like some loud music and go outside and who cares, right? I don't feel shame. I'm shameless. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that we should have less invisible boundaries in our lives and we could achieve more things in life. For example, I'm currently unemployed, and the thought of going to a certain company and asking for an interview feels impossible for me, feels shameful. And I don't know why, and I can't get over this thought, and I can't take the action. So the thought that I would feel this humiliation and shame and receive a no to my face makes me want to not go take this action. Now imagine a person who is like, I don't care what they say. I don't care if the security has to kick me out. I'm gonna shoot my shot and see if that works, right? Or that person is in a position where they cannot survive without money because I am not in that position. Like, look at this amazing place, amazing new location. I am not in a position where it's like I cannot survive. Like, currently, I am on scholarship and generally my parents pay for my education. So, yes, if one day I was thrown out in the wilderness or something, like, go figure it out, like the money thing, then yes, I would be cooked. And then, yes, I would feel no shame or little shame and I would do things to get what I want, right? So it's also circumstantial, but also think about how much more powerful would you be if you eliminated this kind of feeling of shame around nothing. Sometimes I feel shame of asking some question in a language I don't speak well, in this case, German. Like I'm not so confident. I feel shame if I make a mistake, right? But it's normal because I'm learning German, right? But other people don't know that I'm learning German. Maybe whatever they are thinking, they will judge me if I make a mistake, and then I would feel shameful for speaking bad German. And as a result, I will not speak German. And as a result, I will never learn German. Do you see how much shame has influence and sometimes even control over our lives? Just if we could reduce the amount of shame we feel or somehow feel in control of it, how much better we would be, right? I just want to bring awareness. There isn't like a solution or, I don't know, a video of a solution or some kind of meaningful conclusions. It's just my thoughts that I share with you. And I want you all to comment if you have any thoughts to develop on this topic, and maybe we throw another video on this and further discuss the influence of shame and how we could favor from this feeling, or should we suppress this feeling, or is it okay to feel shame? It is okay to feel shame in certain circumstances, but it's also okay to be able to forgive yourself, right? And not to be stuck or fixated in some kind of situation where we felt shame. Like shame should not be stagnant feeling. It's something that came and left, came and left. Because yes, things happen sometimes, and maybe we feel that we made a mistake in this certain situation, right? But we shouldn't be feeling like it's our identity forever just because we messed up once, right? Because we're all humans. We can mess up and we will mess up. There's not such thing that perfect human being who never messes up, right? So we will mess up, and it's important for us to get over shame at some point, right? Whatever we did, we have to be able to forgive ourselves, and that's really important for us to be healthy and mentally stable and resilient, and to be moving on in life and moving forward with some positive attitude. Otherwise we would be all depressed and negative if the feelings of shame never passed away, right? So how do we navigate around shame? The point is that we don't fixate on the shame, and we move on from it. In certain circumstances, we shouldn't be feeling shame either way. And sometimes shame is a very selfish feeling because it's about me, I, right? And sometimes it's even narcissistic to feel shame. Like you think, what are people gonna think about my German skills or this language? Like it's all about you. No one cares about your German skills. Just get your point across and they will help you. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you need, get your point across and they will forget about you. It's not always so personal and so around you that you have to be fixated on what other people will think. Because it's not that innocent in a way that what are they going to think? It's a bit of selfish because it's around your identity. What are they going to think about me, right? So if you think about it, it's quite selfish to feel all the time shame or guilt or disgust, because it's always about you if you think about it from that perspective. So in the end, we should let certain things go and not feel shame, and we should take more risks not to have regrets in life. And maybe I film a video about these specific difficulties that I have mentioned, and getting over them. Maybe I do it without a video, maybe I do it with video. If it's gonna be with video, then it will be posted on this channel. If not, then it's for my personal growth. Either way, thank you for watching this video, and check out my next video.